Recap. Today is Monday, October 21st, and all I gotta say is bang bang Cypher Gang. Like, look at this right here. Like, beautiful trade, beautiful executed, lead trade. Um, so today was a bit of a anxious type of day. Um, yeah. So let me go over my trade and my levels. So starting off the day, right? We had 4 hour lows, 4 hour highs, 1 hour highs, along with the fair value gap. Sorry, and that was pretty much it on the S&P. Down with the Nasdaq, we had these 4 hour lows. Excuse me, right? 4 hour lows, 1 hour lows, 1 hour highs, 1 hour highs, and 4 hour highs. And just so I can show you the 1 hours. Okay, I was going down to the 5 minute. We waited for that. We got this big up candles, right? And we're seeing that it was leaving a lot of unmitigated fair value gaps. So we had this 5 minute right here, unmitigated fair value gaps. The reason I put the wicks and pop is because we had imbalances, right? What I mean by that is imbalances are like if you see this candle right here, let me like let's super zoom in. We got like they overlap, right? Or they start when they end. This one started up here and this one started up here. So down here. So it left space, right? So this was like an imbalance combined with the fair value gap. So I marked that out, right? We started seeing more buy pressure. I scaled down to the 15 minute. Up to this 15 minute. We had this 15-minute imbalance. 15-minute imbalance down here. And that was pretty much it. Nothing crazy, right? So all we were waiting for was a retracement of some sort, which we got right here, right? And we had already got one right here. And I just started looking for a trade in here, which was the macro time, right? 10 o'clock. And there was really nothing. We started seeing more bullish, like buying pressure out of here until we got up here. We had an inverse fair value gap, along with a lot of selling power pressure. And y'all are probably like, why didn't you wait for this fair value gap to get tapped into? Why this one? Why this? Why not this one? It's in a premium. Simple. I was going based off of this order block right here. Again, why? Because whenever there's this is just like it shows me that hey, like we have an order block right here, right? So price isn't gonna come into these fair value gaps anymore. The high is gonna come into this order block, right? Because there's an order block, so these fair value gaps are kind of like out of the picture. That being said, we had this fair value gap right out here. As soon as I seen this blue buying bullish candle, this bullish candle, and we quickly saw it sell off, I entered because I was like, okay, even if it literally goes in and comes right back up, it's probably gonna tap right here, and that's only like 4 points. Wait, actually, yeah, like 4 points. I don't really care about that. My stop loss is all the way up here, so even then, I put my stops after the order block. And so yeah, as soon as we got this down candle, I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna just go down, see how it looks on the 1 minute. I seen how it looks. I kept seeing selling power, selling pressure. Why do I keep saying power? Selling pressure. And I was like, you know what, like it's not gonna give me a 5 minute retracement. So let me just stick on this. And my first take profit was right at these 1 minute lows. Second take profit was based off the 15 minute, the end of the 15 minute fair value gap, right? And then third take profit was the start of this 15 minute imbalance. That was pretty much it. That was my take profit. I could have, as you can see, we could have held all the way down here for this 5 minute or 15 minute. Oh, it was a 5 minute fair value gap. Sorry. And then balance. And I was like, you know what, we could hold right there, but I was like, nah, like I'm okay. I'll just. Oh, I want price to go somewhere where I am 100% sure it will end up going. Which I mean, imbalances is always like gonna go into that, but like the price range was crazy. 134 points, like that's insane. Like that's a lot. And for No News Monday, I was like, you know what? Like, let me just take what I'm for sure might hit. So I ended up banging out at 2.5, 2.5 to 1 risk to reward. If I would have held, I would have probably had a 3 to 1. So, but I mean, again, I'm happy with how I. Oh, wait, sorry. This is where 2.6. This is where my TP was the start of this fair value app. And yeah, that was pretty much a trade. Another Nasdaq trade in our pocket. Reason why I took Nasdaq over S&P was because we had our order block, right? Order block right here, at a fair value gap right here, unmitigated. However, at 1025, S&P was all the way down here, right? Like it was too far down. I didn't think it was gonna come all the way up and tap into it anymore. Like it was out of the picture at that point. So at 1025 right here, the move was barely getting started. So it just looked like a better option to me. Um, Overall. So again, I'm happy with my trade, how it went, how I took it. In terms of how I could have done better, uh, maybe just holding it, all the way down. Yeah, I mean, we already know the unmitigated fair value gaps or imbalances in the market are for sure going to attract prices, but just that the fact that we just had a lot of selling power, or buying power, Jesus, buying pressure. Oh my gosh. The fact that we had a lot of buying pressure, like I don't know, I guess you could say scared that it wasn't going to go up all the way down here. But it did, We had the 15-minute imbalance, brought price all the way down. And now it's probably going to retrace all the way back up. So, just a perfect example of how price is literally attracted always to imbalances in the market, right? But yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in on No News Monday. And watching the trade recap. I believe tomorrow we have just an FOMC member speaking at like 10 a.m. I believe, and that's Richmond Manufacturing Index. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. But I'll maybe wait for that speech. I mean, actually, Fed Harker speech. Yeah, that's a 10 a.m. So we'll see. Maybe wait for that to come out. See how the price is moving before that. If it's super volatile, I will wait for it. If it's not, if it's super like silent, maybe I'll wait for it too because it's probably waiting for that news. If it's just regular normal price action, then we'll trade. But other than that, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next trade recap. Peace.